Hello there, this is SD. We last time out managed a very, very difficult Slug B run, which we came quite close to losing on a number of occasions, but we were able to pull it out when we eventually got cloaking at the back of Sector 7. This time around, I hope we have a somewhat smoother run with Kestrel B. This is a quite good ship, with just a bunch of lasers, very simple and straightforward, but very good nonetheless. We've started out in a nebula. Let's just make sure things are tracking properly. Yep. Won't be easy to see that jump, but it looks like we can go here, here, maybe there, and then forward. I want to take this one. One, two. I mean, we only want to see this jump. If it's a store, we won't go to it regardless. So I think actually we'll do this. We go one. This is like taking this and this is effectively the equivalent of taking one jump, and then we go there. Yeah, we can't do that trade. We don't have any drone parts to give away. And we get nothing there, so... Distress options on this ship are not great. We'll go here instead, that still sees it. In fact, that was the better play all along. Chuck our lasers into weapons. Can we knock these offline in time? I think we can, because they don't have... This ship always has 2 crew this early on. So they didn't have weapons manning, and we did. Let's advance this. We'll get as much oxygen back before we have to jump out when the next solar flare is about to go off. Okay, there's a store. We don't want a store. We don't really have anything to get rid of. We can't buy anything. But it's still good to know that we've seen one. Attempt to follow them. This is like a much lesser version of our ship. We have more basic lasers than you. Unfortunately, they do have 3 crew over there, so they had weapon manning, but we managed to dodge one of them. If we had 2 shields, we could easily try to crew kill this, but I'm not going to do that with only 1. No, that's not a good offer. Get that out. And shield buffer. Well, we're never seeing these things down there. We would be able to kill this, except they're sending over an intruder drone, and it's landed right next to my shields. So we're not going to try to slow oxygen kill this. Like, we could kill it, but the problem is they'll send over more, and the next one could land directly in my shields. So that's unfortunate, and we're also 2 scrap short of being able to actually upgrade our shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have that many? Yeah, it looks like we have either 7 or 8. I don't know whether we can get an 8th. Not really. So let's just head this way and take all these. We'll take this quest. I guess we're doing it since we don't have any choice. I need to pull the... Oh, for God's sake, they hit that anyway. Actually, I can do a thing here. Run the Zoltan in and force power into that slot. And that way, we're not getting pelted by asteroids. Like, you normally can't power the shields 3. But here, we can. And that means the ion, if it hits shields, which here it's not doing anyway, but if the ion had hit shields, it wouldn't have pulled the bubble down. Still, we've got control of this fight now, apart from that sensors are on fire, or whatever. No, I'm not accepting a surrender for 9 scrap. Go and fix that. We have enough scrap now to get our shields up, but we can't do it. We will aid the civilian ship. More ships with missiles. And an NG on weapons just to further annoy us. That's a Lido missile, you can tell because of the graphic. Gonna hold off. Okay, you bring that ion up first, that's very good. What's not good is that you just dodged 3 of my 4 shots. We should get another volley off before they can shoot this missile at us. Double reward, triple reward really, that repair burst is getting sold the instant we get to a store. We're not going to that one. Actually, we wouldn't have had more jumps anyway, because we could do it before the exit. But because of where this distress beacon is located, we would have had to go to it early anyway. Hail them. We can do this trade now. Yeah, we have 2 more jumps and then the exit. We won't see any other stores because we've already seen 2. However, this is a trainer ship and a crew killable ship. So we're going to do that. Put you on shields, because why not? Let's just see what they have over there before I do the trading. Okay, it's not crew killable, I think, because of the system repair drone, unfortunately. But certainly we can do our training here. So I'll see you when that's done. Okay, we're back. We have almost full skill in everything except shields, and that'll be done by the time this fight is over. Because of the repair drone, I will not be trying to crew kill the ship. Like, we could maybe do it by drawing it into another room, but I don't think so. And there's concern that they'll try to run away. Are you fucking joking? I ran the Zoltan into shields there for a while so that I had no evade. Get shields kill faster. We are not paying your toll. This ship almost certainly is crew killable. Okay, so I want a Mantis repairing O2, and the way to do that is to hit a different system. So the way the AI prioritizes who goes to repair things is basically their systems are prioritized in a different way. It goes, this is the top priority, that's second, that's the third. Shields would be fourth. So, and they send people to repair from the lowest priority stations. Basically, they consider the higher priority it is, the more important it is to man it. So if we do this, the human will go to fix shields, and then we will hit oxygen. I said we'll hit oxygen, and a mantis will go fix that. This might actually still not work, because they don't have very many hit points over there. Like, they're going to fix this now. And the mantis is going to stay here fixing this for the rest of the time, but we can only hit this 3 more times to run them out of O2. Take the mantis 25 seconds to repair 1 point of a system. The O2 will drain, I believe it's 12% per 10 seconds, so it would drain, is that going to be 30% every 25? My mental arithmetic at the moment is not doing that great. Well, we'll see. I think it probably will fall just short, because we would need to both drain them of all the O2 and for the crew to actually die from the oxygen deprivation. Ideally, we'll get a fire on this exact volley, and that will delay them, but we probably won't get that lucky. Nah, I don't think this is going to happen. They might run out and then the mantis will just fix it before they actually die. Oh, maybe. Yep, we've actually got this. And they're not running to the medbay because there's something actually broken on the ship, and they prioritize trying to fix a broken thing instead of doing what they could have done there to just remain alive. Which is very silly, but that's how the AI is coded. After the exit, we demand the rebels surrender. This ship is annoying because they have a missile and are running away. Hitting weapons first of all. Okay, that's down good. Now we hit this. Now it is kind of annoying because it looks like they have level 2. Oh no, they do only have level 1. Okay, good. Boo, we could have got a weapon drop from that. Still, that wasn't a bad sector. Yeah, we did have one more jump, but there was no way we ever would have got it. We made 152 scrap that sector, and we do have the repair burst to sell. Zoltan or Mantis? It's a very red galaxy. Zoltan is 2 stores. We're fine against the border police, and we get through Zoltan shields reasonably quickly, so I'm not concerned about fighting Zoltans this early. Okay, there's a big nebula. We know that there are no stores in that nebula, and Zoltan nebulas tend to be pretty bad. Oh wow, speaking of pretty bad, these 2 jumps are worthless, so I hope my stores aren't there. I'm gonna go here. Check that other one. Do we go here just to spot that beacon? No. If this connected to that, I would. But it doesn't, so... let's just keep going then. I could do that, but, you know, there could be a store with a weapon and hacking, and I want to be able to get both of them. I suppose... I don't usually want to chase blue options, but on the other hand, any store, the nearest store we could see is right there, and we would have plenty of time before that. We also have, like, the repair burst effectively sells for the cost of this. me just think. Like, I'd really like to have 160 so I could buy both hacking and a burst 2. That's like the most expensive two things that I could want. If I spend this scrap, I will effectively need 36 more to get to there. And I mean, of course, we could sell a basic laser if there was a weapon we want. I think this is worth doing. We really just need like 1 or 2 lots of scrap before a store to be at 160. And frankly, that scenario is exceedingly unlikely. Since we have time, I will take as many nebula jumps as I can. Well, I could have just done the training here, but we've already done it. You just go power my oxygen while we win this fight. Oh. I didn't fire one of my lasers for some reason. We also somehow managed to get 27 fuel. I know we traded some drone parts for fuel, but even so, that seems like rather a lot. I want to go here to spot that beacon over there. Okay, there's a rebel who can't hurt me. Let's take out the shields to make this fight faster. By that I mean let's shoot and miss widely. Here. Okay, there is a store. So let's try to get more scrap. Guess we'll try to secure the ammo. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we have 25 fuel. Okay, so 1 shield bubble is enough, but this boarding drone is going to be annoying. I think we'll deal with it first. So the only way you can get a really good reward in this fight is to crew kill the enemy, which I'm not really convinced that we can do because of the low power situation and because of the boarding, but maybe we can. It's possible that we could... No, we can't, because as soon as they... maybe we can. Wait, what? What have they redistributed power away from? Because they weren't powering these lasers earlier. Okay, yeah, that's sort of what I expected them to do. Now, this isn't workable because we need to... You stay out of there. We've actually put myself rather foolishly in danger here, and now we're gonna take some damage that we should not have taken at all, so that was really, really dumb. I should not have tried to do that. We're now actually in fairly significant danger. Okay. Now can't I suppose it doesn't matter if we turn the O2 off, there's no oxygen in that room anyway. And yeah, I need to be able to knock one of these lasers off. Are you really gonna send another one over? Wow, that room has like multiple breaches in it. Let's do this. Try to take that down so I can power more lasers. Okay, you pulled your shields down. Maybe I can... no. I really want to take my shields down so I can power my oxygen. Because I'm about to run out all over my ship. Yeah, we are in very serious trouble. I think my pilot's dead. Yeah, I just lost my pilot. This is such a fucking stupid, self-inflicted situation. I think we may actually be dead right now. And this is entirely because I tried to fucking crew kill this ship. Like, we cannot... There's only one way I think we can survive this situation. If we can win this fight, what we will have to do, in addition to the fact we've lost a crew member, what we're going to need to do is upgrade our medbay so that our crew can actually get their health back. Because otherwise we'll never be able to repair oxygen. For fuck's sake. If they hit my medbay, it's actually the end of the run. And they nearly just did that. And if they break my weapon, it's the end of the run. Because I can't ever go fix that. I really would like them to offer to surrender. I need to hit that again because they're about to break the system. We need to keep that down. Them running away is not necessarily the worst thing here. Could you, like, maybe depower things, like your shields? No, they're gonna get away amongst everything else. So, that's what happens when you mess around. This is the only way for our crew to get hit points back. Actually, I don't want to do that. And then we need to get them back, their hit points back. And then we need to go fix the oxygen. That was a utterly moronic, self-inflicted... You know, we lost a scrap, we lost a crew member. We not only lost a scrap of the jump, of not doing the jump, but we lost a scrap from having to upgrade our medbay, which was forced, because otherwise we just lose the damn run. Well, I should have considered what was going to happen when they... I didn't think they were going to have that many boarding drones, in fairness, but I guess I should have realized. Had they had any ship-side drones, which I thought they might have, they would not, in fact, have had that many, because they would have used some of them on that. So yeah, being greedy has very substantially cost us in a fight that should have been trivial. Well, we will persevere, but we're gonna have to make the Mantis our pilot now, or else waste the training that the other two have. And yeah, this makes us weaker in quite a few different ways. I'm just going to this store now. We would have been able to afford cloaking there if we hadn't, although I don't think I would have. But if we hadn't had to upgrade our med bay, we could have done that. Well, let's participate in their study, okay. Well, I guess we'll put our level 2 med bay to use here. I think our one human will actually be able to fight these two off without any difficulty because of that. Okay, that's a very good reward. I maybe could have bought mind control at that last store, but as I've said before, I don't, and I suppose there's an argument for it because we're now much weaker against borders, but I'm not a huge fan of early mind control. Unless I already have hacking, which, you know, most ships do not have that luxury. Should I buy a power bar? Not quite. One more lot of scrap and I would just buy a power bar because I have 172 scrap right now, effectively, after we sell the defense drone. Ow. Well, so much for venting you. There we go. I've now, I think, probably put myself in a situation where I need to accept a crew member if one is offered to me. Because one big problem with having lost the second human is that my repair ability is really bad right now. Zoltans are, obviously Mantis are terrible at it, and Zoltans are not good against basically breaches or fires. They're reasonable if you just need ordinary repairs, but if you need something more special, their low hit points are a real problem. Okay, so the other store is either here or here. That's annoying, so I'll have to backtrack for it, but I'll be backtracking into a nebula jump, so it's not too bad. No, we're not looking into this. Was it up? Now I'm confused. Oh, it was at one of these two jumps, I guess. Great. Well, this has generally been a miserable sector. go here, backtrack, and towards the exit. Okay, good. We took that down before it got to fire, which is a very good thing because that's an Artemis missile. Just keep their weapons suppressed. And we'll win here. So we'll have to look for a store in next sector, which is unfortunate. Next sector is a red sector, if I remember the map correctly. There are some red sectors that might not be that bad, but... mostly abandoned would be the one that we would want. Okay, outpost. Our level 2 piloting actually comes in handy here because we keep some evade. That's an ion bomb. Okay, we go abandoned. This may mean Fort Zoltan 4, but we really need a store. And there are 2 stores in abandoned sectors. And Lanius bombers don't turn up this early, so it's safe enough to go here. Wow. Do we buy it here? I think now we do buy this. We still have enough money to get hacking and just about any weapon. In fact, we do have enough to buy hacking and any weapon. As we do this, we can sell a basic laser. If there's, say, a store right there after we get no scrap and it has hacking and a burst 2, we can still get it. That is, however, why we did not buy the backup battery that was there, because that would take us too far away from being able to afford that kind of thing. Kinda don't want all of these shots to hit because, yeah, I knew they would do that. But they did all hit. Maybe we can hit again before they get cloaked. Yep. You get healed. Okay, we're not going to see this beacon, but if we go towards it, we have to give up other beacons. So I think it's better to just play percentages and hope we don't get screwed over like we did last sector. I'm going to do this. I don't normally like selling fuel at these things, but we have 30 fuel, and that's an incredibly good reward anyway. Here. We will fight this ship, which has fairly minimal ability to hurt us, so we may be able to turn this into a crit kill with our mind control. We don't even need to fire all the lasers, we just need to knock one of these weapons offline and then they can't hurt us. Mind control. Mind control again. And we got it. Wow, we got 60 scrap and a fleet delay from that. Jesus. Well, we go to this second store. We definitely don't need to hold on to any more scrap. We just need this store to actually have some stuff. It does. It doesn't have great stuff. So Charge Ion could be useful for getting through more shields. I don't love Charge Ion when I don't have hacking. I definitely want the Hull Beam here, I think. But the Hull Beam has a problem. Hull Beam and 3 basic lasers isn't great for getting through 3 shield bubbles, which we could see next, which will, is possible to be seen next sector. Charge Ion would kind of mitigate that, and we'd need to go charge 2 basic lasers and a Hull Beam, which would not get through very quickly. Gonna buy the scanners. I think I'm just going with the Hull Beam. It would be too expensive to get the other thing into play anyway. Okay, now we don't need to scout for stores, because we've seen the only 2 stores we're going to see in this sector. We've got an outpost. The missile is the only thing that's dangerous here, but they're going to get a few of them off, unfortunately. Let him cloak. Now let's go fix this. Get another double reward. The scrap in this sector has been completely insane. How much scrap have we made in this sector? We've already made 151 scrap in this sector. Like, the scrap in this run generally has been really, really good. It's just the stores have been terrible, and we lost a crew member because I was being a greedy idiot. The lost crew member, by the way, if we still had 4, I'd be running my Mantis sensors to help with the mind control on pilot. But now we can't do that. Can't do this. Do I just kill with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relied on one of the lasers hitting, but that seemed fairly probable. Do I do this now? I think I do that now to make up for the fact that I don't have a crew member to run there. Oh, yeah, I should have healed you. The Hull Beam also slows my volley down significantly, which puts me in a lot more danger than when I had all the bursts, the basic lasers. At least in danger to like scratch damage. But it was the only way that we could actually upgrade our offense in any way, really. Like the charge ion would definitely have the same problem. Get my shields up, have some spare power because I'm running you out to fix this. You'll finish healing when This option is actually worse than attacking the vessel, I believe. Let's just double check this. FTL, your scans picked up a Lanius vessel. Yeah, improved piloting is medium scrap with resources. But if you attempt to fight the Lanius ship, you get a double scrap reward. And the first part of that is a medium scrap with resources event anyway. So we may unfortunately take this big missile. Although we should actually be faster than it because we have weapons manning. Depends on whether it's a Hermes or a breach missile. If it's Hermes, it'd be quite close. I think that's actually a breach missile, though. I hit this. Annoying. Yeah, we're very concerned about weapons because we lost some repair ability. We're quite concerned about weapons that can set fires. Our crew are not good at fighting those. Yep, so we got a double scrap reward there. Admittedly, this ship does have quite good venting. Okay, this ship can't hurt us. Does that mean we have to train our mantis? I don't want my mantis to be the pilot long term, so I'm not going to do that. Like, at this stage of things, I will actually accept a crew member if it gets offered. Which is frustrating, but I mean, we can afford one of cloaking or hacking if we see it, or a weapon. We can give up 15 missiles. That gets turned into 25 scrap because we already bought the long-range scanners. We have enough for this extra jump, yeah. Actually, I'm not clear that we do. I'm pretty sure we do, but since we're not seeing a ship fight anyway, let's not risk a dive for no reason. Okay, we have stores. We're going to go to this one. If there's nothing good at this, we will actually backtrack to this store. We'd like something that just gives us more projectiles. And there's a very good option indeed. Should we buy the battery? We're not going to be able to get anything useful at that other store. There may not be any others in this sector, so yeah, let's get the battery now so we can power stuff more easily. I don't like being this late in a run with neither. There were no crew there. I wouldn't have probably bought them ahead of those things anyway, but there weren't any for me to get. I may end up needing to upgrade doors or something, but it's the repair situation that's more concerning to me. Man, I'm glad I just got the flak. 3 shield ship with shield hack right off the bat. Albeit the shield hack isn't too bad because their weapons are mostly missiles. But we will take some damage from this chain laser, and of course one has landed on my weapons. For fuck's sake, really? Get the laser in the air. Ah, I missed a chance to shoot the whole beam, did I? Yes, I did. Like, we're gonna need to go and fix that O2 in a moment. We're in significant danger here. Yeah, we're in quite significant danger here because they just set a double fire on my oxygen. How many times have they hit our damn weapons in this fight? We've taken like 10 damage here. And that was with, if we had fought this before getting the flak, we would have just died. And we may still die. Especially after that happened. I need to run away from this stupid fight. That is fucking ridiculous. Okay, you guys need to heal because I need you at full health so you can go and fix the damn oxygen. The only good thing is most ships in this sector will not be as bad as that, so we should just be able to shake this off and go on with our run. But we are definitely, for the amount of scrap that we've got, we feel behind because we haven't had good stores. And I did a dumb thing. And so you can see that sort of fight is why I typically don't like getting mind control early as a system. I mean, here it wasn't costing me anything, so I did it. But like, mind control in that fight does literally nothing. And that's a big problem. You know, hacking there, well, it saves my shield bubble. That means that they don't hit me with the chain laser, and all the problems pretty much that happen don't happen. Cloaking, we dodge all of those a lot of those shots and are much safer. You know, there's quite a few different things that benefit us if we have the systems, but mind control in those fights does nothing at all, and auto scout fights are some of the most dangerous in the game often, so... Okay, there's a slaver. They have very, very good weapons. See, the thing is, we mostly need crew to deal with the repair situation, and another Mantis doesn't help me, so I'm going to reject that. If they had offered an NG, I definitely accept an NG. Like, we're not too bad at dealing with borders because we do have mind control for that. I'm quite worried about scratch damage just because our weapons are not very fast and we have no way to make sure that we fire before the enemy because we are, you know, relatively late in a run without hacking. Do I want to see more jumps in order to potentially spot another store? I think I just want to keep hitting fights. don't need our piloting yet. They're boarding us with 2 crew already. They don't normally do that in Sector 4. As long as we take that Flak 2 down, we're completely safe. And down they go. Kind of tempted to do that, just in case we need to run away quickly. Outpost. Wow. This ship is very, very, very dangerous. And they have a repair drone. Okay, we've taken the flak down. That's the most dangerous thing on the ship. But they can still get through because of how much damage they're dealing with the shields with the double drones. Okay, thank God. We get out of that without too much damage. I think we took 1 or 2. Very good double scrap reward. We definitely jump here. Let's alter their opinions and get hacking. Okay. Mind control came up big there. And now we are in way better shape. We can't afford to dive here, so I'm going to go distress, hit these upper beacons, and then towards the exit. We don't have the counter to this and could lose crew, which would be disastrous. Do we have another jump before this beacon? I think so. It's kind of tight. We'll risk it. If necessary, we can just go straight from the sun to the exit. Those weapons can do dangerous things. Let's just not have any chance of them doing bad stuff to me. We can turn this run around as long as we have a good, like, next sector or so. So let's not allow anything to jeopardize that. Go and fix this. I'd like hacking too, and then we start saving for cloaking or more crew or a few things. Cloaking is priority number 1. Yeah, we did have enough room. It's close, but... yeah, like situations like this, so I can weapon hack and have a long enough time to get 2 volleys off is what I want Hack 2 for. Because, yeah, we haven't taken their flak down. We can take damage from this. But we didn't. Because we're near the end of the sector, I will hold off on actually spending that scrap on Hack 2 just in case of an immediate store. We couldn't afford cloaking, admittedly, but we could afford like a weapon or something like that. We will attack the pirate ship. I control you. Good. Civilian or NG? Civilian is better scrap. Now, civilian gives us less choice for the sector after this, though. I think we take civilian anyway. Frankly, the nebula sectors are not too bad here. Like, we have long-range scanners, so they tend to benefit quite a lot in both slug nebulas and uncharted nebulas. And we do have mind control for dealing with, slug shenanigans. We're kind of weak against certain slug boarding events, but... I'm going to hit a bit of this nebula and then jump back out. Just make it a little bit difficult to spot that beacon. Okay, we got our human back. So... we have undone, thanks to long-range scanners, our earlier stupidity. If I take all three of these, then go there. It would cost us a chance at this store if it's there. And since we're not detecting anything here, I think it's not worth it. We will intervene to defend the outpost. Oh yeah, I meant to get hacked too. Well, we're completely safe right now. Double reward, very good. Do we just get this upgrade? Yeah. If it turns out that jump is a store, then yeah, it could cost us cloaking. But not doing it could cost us the run, potentially, in a very bad situation. Yeah, like here, the fact that we have the double length hack on this will allow us to get probably... well, actually, it won't allow us 2 volleys, because I was forgetting how slow the whole beam is. It at least allowed us to get our shots in the air, so that even if that had then gone and like hit our weapons instead of double fire, the ship's already dead. No, bet that. Okay, there isn't a store there anyway, so... we just continue on. The top option has a chance to lose crew, the middle one has a chance to actually gain crew, and we do. Cool. Free NG. You take over doors. My Mantis can now actually use his shield skill. And that solves our worries about repairs completely. We still haven't seen a store in this sector. There's at least two. I'd like to hit more of the nebula, but not at the cost of finding a store. Now here we definitely will get 2 volleys off before they get to use their burst 3. That will probably knock it offline or just kill them outright, frankly. Oh, we still haven't seen a storm. They must be like in this back corner or something. I think I'm going to go up towards the nebula. I want to spot that beacon. That would be a very awkward location for a store, so it's probably there. Wow, 38 free stuff. We also have a blue option for manually search, if it's this. And it is. Gonna buy a bit of power. Whoa! Triple combat drones. Well, triple offensive drones. We are hacking those. If we had an ability to inflict hull breaches, we could use this to train our new pilot, but unfortunately we don't. Nope, no store there. So there are stores at least 2 of these 3 beacons. Since I'm not going to this beacon regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dive. I think it's a dive even if we just go to this one, so I think it's worth doing that. Well, that's annoying. However, it hasn't landed near particularly dangerous systems, so I'm not that worried. You really don't want me using my hacking in this fight. Well, fine, you get your wish, I won't hack you. Did that land on my mind control or my O2? It was one of those two. I think it was mind control. Yeah. Now I could get a 3rd shield bubble up here, but I want to continue greeting for a store. We will activate our advanced weapons and we will just take their bribe and fight this. Wow, the stores are in those 2 bottom beacons. Since this is going to get overtaken and we want to go to this one regardless, let's go exit, there, and then out. We'll take that. We have 33 fuel. Nothing. Okay, good. So yeah, this is why you save up 300 scrap for a store. It's so that you can buy cloaking, a heavy laser, and a hull beam. And there's that other store, as mentioned. Sell the combat one. Keep one basic laser for now so that we don't need to upgrade our weapons. Also do that. We don't quite have 100% evade because we don't have a fully trained pilot thanks to losing our fully trained pilot earlier, but whatever. I am going to go make a drink. Okay, so we're back. Actually, let's get some repairs as well. So we've got a dive ship here. We should be fine. Actually, do it this way. Okay, good. We might be able to kill this ship for fuel. We don't really need to do that, of course, considering we have 27 fuel, but why not? Okay, we messed up our hull beam, and I'm not hanging around with a chance to get tagged by a ASB, so we'll just give up the points from killing that ship. Okay, so if there's... want to see these two beacons, because there could be a store at one of them. And otherwise, there's only one somewhere in this sector. Probably. Get out of there. And just go and eat this fool. So nothing jumped to begin. Okay, there's one store, so any stores in this sector will be right at the beginning, in which case we are just going to ignore them. We don't really need anything. And we will just go from fight to fight. How dare you call me repugnant? Let's go like this for this fight, and then we can more easily run our shields. They're in the back of the battery room. Let's open the vents up. Go and vent. Okay, good. We got a breach. I would take that if I didn't already have loads of fuel. But I do. Get my cloaking up. Go here just to spot these two. There could be fights at them. Activate our advanced weapons and take the bribe. Okay, there is another store. We have 80 scrap. What will we even want for 80 scrap? Like a burst 2, but I think we just skip and keep taking fights. Use our long-range scanner to keep tracking them. You two kindly murder each other. These weapons were not very dangerous, so I didn't feel the need to hack. They're even less dangerous now. They warped them back like the instant the mind control game ran out. I was going to just have the Mantis follow along and immediately kill him. I think he had like 1 hit point. Ah, timing was a bit off there. Okay, let's do this now. Get the second hull beam in play, and we will absolutely slice the crap out of everything we fight. Next, we want to get hacking up in case we fight any force shield ships. There's a little bit of danger in weapon hacking here because they could just dodge 2 of our shots repeatedly. But here they seem to not be able to dodge anything, so it's fine. I maybe get you to run out of missiles by shooting those at me. I don't think it's worth the risk. Take more fights. We will attack the automated ship. So this is another one where if we could get a breach on this room and take the missile down, we could train evade. But our ability to do that is fairly minimal. Especially, yeah, they aren't even depowering the missile first or depowering that other weapon, the Heavy 2. Double reward, cool. Let's get 2 more power bars. Now we can more easily run everything. And it comes right before this. Probably don't really need this much power. That's only a beam drone. Okay, we only need one shield. Nope. I think we have some extra jumps, so let's try some of these empty ones, even though they're likely to be nothing. We're gonna sort of go around and back. This is a sort of fight where you're glad you have hacking and cloaking. I think here I'm going to shield hack. I can dodge all of this stuff, and I want to make absolutely sure, like, taking out one weapon here is not really sufficient to make me safe. I want to be able to take down both the flak and the burst too. And my best chance of doing that is just being able to max damage on their weapons. Like, as it is, we didn't take one of them down, but like, if that had happened while we're hacking something else, it would be disastrous. There's also the fact that they had cloaking, which meant I wasn't going to be able to get 2 volleys off before they got one of theirs. Taking more fights. Open fire. And 1 moment. Okay. They're in the backup battery room. Get out of there. Oops. Cloak. Let's get the shields up now, because then we might be able to find a training ship. It's certainly more likely with this. Attack the ship. Don't think we tried this one. These weapons sync up too well. Would be a relatively easy crew killable ship if we could see what the hell was going on over there, but I can't. I mean, on the other hand, right now, they're not very dangerous. Of course, I've run my pilot out. Never mind, let's just kill them. Get more power. Do we actually have time to do this without diving? No, and since there's nothing detected, let's just go to the exit. This could cost us an early store, but having spent that scrap, but whatever. Let's go to another civilian sector. It doesn't cost us an early store. This one has another big civilian nebula. Go here to spot these bottom beacons. I should have got my my hacking up. That was foolish. Because 4 shield chips are possible here. I think I engaged the hack too early there. That was dumb. Okay, we mostly got it. But yeah, I engaged my hack a few seconds too early there. There, on the other hand, I guessed they were about to come out of cloaking. And I was right. And by guess, I mean I more or less remembered how long their cloak had been previously. Okay, now we do this. Because our shield popping power is relatively limited. We should be able to nuke the flagship quite easily. Like, our 2 hull beams do 18 damage, so we should basically one-shot. Like, phase 1 for sure, and probably phase 2. It depends on what we do with the flak and the heavy laser. We got our hack up just in time here. Small chance of taking damage there. If I'm feeling particularly lazy, I may just need to buy an extra level of engines so that I don't have to train a pilot. Let's just do that now. I will probably still train a pilot by the end of the run, but it depends on what ships we fight. Take more nebula jumps. Yeah, that's an easy trade to make. We'll go out of the nebula temporarily to see like this entire bit of the sector. Then we go back into it. If I could run this ship out of missiles, I could train on it. But that seems like it would take a while to do, and it would require me to like hack weapons and time it carefully so that we could always cloak it, and I can't be bothered to do that. I don't feel like I'm on my A game today, so I think I'd probably screw it up. You two just kill each other. That way I can run you back in there and have enough dodge to definitely cloak this missile. Place the beams first so we can hit their engines and reduce their evade and make it more likely that our other shots hit. Cool. Okay, we spotted the stores. I will probably go to at least one of them, because one of them might have like a pike beam or another hull beam, and we could definitely one-shot every single phase if we can do that. Okay. we hack weapons here, I think we can run them out of missiles and then use that laser to train. We might get hit by a few bombs, because we mostly want to cloak the weapon that can actually do us hull damage. So that's annoying. Go and fix that, please. We might get tagged by a missile here. Yeah, probably. We've nearly run them out, I think. Yep. So we take 2 damage. That's fine to get a full pilot training ship. I think that's worth it. So I will see you in a little bit. We actually don't need to wait very long at all, so this will be a quite quick training session. See you in a moment. Okay, we're back. I wasn't keeping track of when they cloaked, I guess. Still, this run is now completely in hand, and we shouldn't have any trouble for the rest of the run. Maybe we'll have trouble hitting this specific ship, but I think we have enough time before they cloak. And we did. In fact, I don't need to hit their weapons, let's hit the cloak instead. This is level 3 cloak, so it won't take it down completely, but it'll substantially shorten it. Now they can't dodge, so they are screwed. Double reward, cool. Let's go here, there, and then, oh, no, we can't do that. Okay, in that case we'll do this, and store, and then possibly a second store. I kind of want to get 4 hull beams, I've never done that before. It's not particularly likely because they're pretty rare weapons. Cloak. See, if I hack piloting, I would not do enough to guarantee taking this missile down. In that case, let's hack weapons. We lose some hack timing there because some of that power was backup battery. Still, we'll be able to cloak this one. And now they're dead. There wasn't anything there anyway, so it's fine that we don't get to go to it. We are attacking the ship. Let's hack shields here so we can just nuke them. Ah. That's annoying. Cloak. You two get out of there. Do these two hull beams just kill them? Not quite, but they do most of the work. Actually, they did just kill them. They had a bunch of empty hull at the end of their ship. Why am I using a mantis to fix that? Okay, first store. They have no beams, unfortunately. That means 4 hull beams are not going to come from these 2 stores because, well, I mean, we'll check this other store out, but it's not possible for one store to have 2 copies of the same weapon. They don't have any yet anyway. We could have picked up 2 hull missiles to go with hull beams. I guess they misheard us. Should we get a pre-igniter? Pre-igniter is almost wasted with beams because of the fact that you have to use shield hacking anyway. It does make it a little bit faster. And it makes phase 3 easier. Let's just do it. Probably means we're not getting the max level of shields, but who cares? We don't need it. We will reject their supposed offer. Just pre-cloak. Just use the hull beam to hit as many empty rooms as possible. The hull beams, rather. And we will generally be able to nuke everything that way. Do we take this fight? It kind of requires us. I'm going to actually go to the distress beacon and see these things instead. If even one of them is a fight, it ends up being better. Whatever, sure, I guess we'll just have 40 fuel. Let's cloak. Hull beam. Ah. Not quite a one-shot, but almost. Yeah, hull beams are okay, yeah, this definitely pays off. Hull beams are particularly good against the flagship, but they actually can do not so much damage to a lot of late game ships because they tend to not have very many empty rooms. Because, you know, you're more likely to have systems in those rooms, and therefore, the later on in the run you are. Buy 2 power bars and a mind control buffer. We won't be doing much crew killing on the flagship, I think, but who cares? We are not surrendering our crew to slavers. We have absolutely no need to do that. Please kill each other. I will actually save my cloak because I'm to use actively because I'm not sure whether we one-shot this ship and I don't want to bother calculating it. Fight that double fire. Yeah, we did indeed not one-shot the ship, so I'm glad that we are now going to be able to instead just cloak this this missile. Vent them out, go regain door control. No. Give me 65 scrap. That helps to make up for the frivolous purchase of the weapon pre-igniter. I was kind of hoping we would be able to hit the exit and then dive past it, but that wasn't to be. Actually, we might get Shields 8 anyway. We will never surrender to slavers. Ha! We managed to lock their borders in that room. Do it this way. Hit 3 empty rooms with each hull beam and do an absolute crap ton of damage. No. Yeah. So rejecting 2 crew late on means I will indeed get Shields 8 after all. And we will fight a dive ship. Here we want to use our hack on the weapons, even though that means we probably can't kill this ship. Yeah. Without being able to get through their shields. Oh, we actually hit all 4 of our shots there. Okay, that's very annoying, because now there's a chance we could get tagged by this ASB. It's not the end of the world if it does, because it's the end of Sector 7. We're going to get a repair anyway. But I don't see a reason to take damage when we don't have to. Jumped out there because that will refresh my mind control. And now we can do this. You guys go kill them now. Give the crew kills to the, or the kill to the Mantis. Probably like a repair station, but it's not urgent. We have 11 drones. I think this is a not enough time event, unfortunately, but we can't really crew kill when we're doing all beams. It's one of its disadvantages. You go help beat up on these guys. Oh yeah, one of them's mind controlled, so you actually can't. Yep, it was indeed a not enough time event. It's the fact that it was talking about a raging battle going on, and it's those sort of events where the sort of in-game justification is there's too much chaos going on around you to allow you to actually properly loot the enemy. Do we go here, here, there? Now let's just go here. We have 50 fuel. I guess we're hitting 2 repair stations anyway because they're guaranteed to have scrap and the other beacon isn't. We have 58 fuel. Max at our reactor now. Take this fight, well, not fight, but take this beacon and then go to the base. Okay, it is a fight after all. Let's just use mind control defensively on you. Probably costs us a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Got him. No double reward. Upgrade our doors because there will be a boarding phase because, you know, with these double beams we're not crew killing anyone. Even though we're likely to win each phase quite quickly, there will still be some danger in that phase. That's annoying. But it's fine because we have to wait for the shield hack anyway. And we still had some of the pre-ignited charge left. Let's mind control you, so let's do 9 damage swipe. Another 9 damage swipe. Shoot these actually, the heavy laser at the missile, and that way if I don't one-shot. Although actually, the only way we don't one-shot is if they dodge all of our projectiles or all but one flak, so I guess it doesn't matter. If the heavy laser hits, we do 20 damage and win. It didn't, but we did one-shot them anyway. Go and take this fight. We don't need all our shields for this. We didn't quite one-shot because, again, the hull beams against non-flagship enemies, not as effective. It's another not enough time event. Let's just do this. I'll probably upgrade the backup battery between phases. We should get at least 17 scrap out of this. That's annoying. Wow, we did not one-shot there because they did manage to dodge enough shots aimed at their drone control. Still, we dealt enough damage to missiles that we'll be able to cloak both that and the drone surge. Okay, or it will just burn down. That works too. Does it count as one-shotting them if we strictly did not get a second volley off? And let's do jumping away just in case we want to do the runaway trick, although I don't think we really will. We should cut through their Zoltan shield very, very quickly between pre-igniter and double beams. Undo that immediately. I sometimes wait to see where they board, but I'm worried about them boarding directly into that room because, wow, they dodged a lot of my shots. Still, double beams will cut this down now. And now we start hacking, and we should one-shot this. In fact, I'm even going to save my mind control to use on their pilot to increase the odds that I one-shot. We do need a few shots to hit here to do it, because the hull beams only do 8 damage this phase. And we did not manage it. How irritating. That means we likely actually take damage here. Wow! Triple dodge. Nice work, replacement pilot. Well, that is the luckiest 0 damage flagship fight I've had in a while. So we did manage to overcome losing a crew member due to complete idiocy and greed. And it ended up not really being that difficult to run despite that, because Kestrel B is very strong. If that had happened on a weaker ship, well, if it had been a weaker ship, I probably wouldn't have taken that risk, but friggin' hell. That is a very high score indeed. I mean, we had 2 really, really good civilian sectors with big nebulas, so I'm not surprised. And the Uncharted sector wasn't too bad either. Yeah. Just lots and lots of fights, lots of beacons, lots of scrap. Very good run. Who's number 5? 3, 2, 1, and go. Stealth A, cool. So that should be a fairly easy run because that ship kicks ass. So I will hope you enjoyed this run and all of the success despite screwing up. And I will see you next time for Stealth A. Bye for now.